Guys, what's the crack? So let me just see here. Can I get a feed? I've got Facebook down there. I've got YouTube up here. Not a great position for Facebookers down there on the floor. But anyway, jump onto YouTube if you can. So this is going to affect Irish people's. This is going to affect crypto in Ireland. It's going to affect whether Irish people get exposure to the growth of crypto, get the compounding effect, get the wealth creation effect of crypto. And it's basically, so what's happened is, guys, remember, Crypto Dini is a home of teaching people how to build Bitcoin pension plans. So not fast wealth, long-term wealth, because fast wealth doesn't really matter. Fast wealth always blows up. Okay? And as I always say, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take this financial advice. I've got a call today about a course to become a financial advisor, believe it or not. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I won't always have to say this. I don't know if I want to go back and study. I just don't know if I do want to actually do it. I think I'm to get the bit of paper, you have to go and do all that. But anyway, hit the like button. Remember the daily exercise. I was in the gym this morning doing my calisthenics. Look at that pump. Look at that pump. And I'm feeling good. But your daily exercise, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, become part of the community and have the crack. You guys are on the floor there. Sorry, it's terrible. Get onto YouTube there, put the link in. You'll have a lovely, clean feed on YouTube. And there's less scammers. That's the problem with it. But anyway, so I just finished listening to David McWilliams and Michael Saylor on his podcast. And I see this going two ways. Okay, so David McWilliams done the podcast with Saylor. And as I've said before, McWilliams has been ignorant to Bitcoin. And it's fair to say, because Bitcoin takes a lot of work and he's sort of ignorant to it, and he's sitting on the sidelines and he's watching it, and he sees the volatility. And he hasn't done the work. It's evident from when he talks about it, he hasn't done the work. But the problem with that is his opinion, okay, is what millions of Irish people base their decision on. So his ignorance, it's not going to punish him because he's already a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Not going to affect him really if he misses out on some Bitcoin potential. But for the average Irish person who's being destroyed by inflation right now and needs a hedge against inflation and needs a way to protect their savings because they don't own loads of investment properties and all they have is a few quid in the bank that's buying them less stuff all the time. So that ignorance is what I have the problem with, and why I think this is a very critical stage in how this plays out for Irish people. Obviously you guys can help the mission. If you enjoy the mission, if you're being orange pilled, if you understand the value of Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin has improved your purchasing power and it helps give you a more secure future, and you don't have to worry about your future, and you know that you've already got this pension that you've built and you accumulate the dollar cost average into it, makes you feel good. Well, join the mission that I'm on. This is my mission, this is my drive, is to spread this and hit the share button or hit the comment button or hit the like button or send this to someone that you love. Orange pill them. We all have to get through this journey. Bitcoin is for everyone. So I see it playing out in two ways. It's only a short video today. I see it playing out in two ways. One, David McWilliams has a conversation with Saylor, which he's done, and he goes down the rabbit hole. He goes, right, okay, I don't understand the technology, I don't understand the crypto element, I don't understand the computer science element, I understand the economics, I understand the incentive structure, but I'm going to go on this deep dive and I'm going to try and get my head around this thing. He inevitably gets his head around it. He goes, wow, what a technology. It's like a store of value, a battery that stores energy forever, for our whole life, and we can pass it on for generational wealth. Oh my God, why was I so ignorant? And he buys Bitcoin. And in 1 to 2 years, he has the confidence and understanding to start speaking about Bitcoin and to be able to go, Irish people, maybe have a look at Bitcoin, or Irish people, I've added 2%, 5% Bitcoin to my investment portfolio. I think maybe we should all have a look at this thing. Or he starts interviewing guests on Bitcoin. But that's 2 years away, all right? And that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario goes like this. The second scenario, I think, it goes like this. Now hit the like button if you like this, if you're getting value. And if you don't like being on the floor of Facebook, I do apologise. I'm going to have to get my camera stand. These are down there, but I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on, where am I live? I'm live on fucking YouTube. I'm trying to do more YouTube because there's less scammers and less of all that nonsense that goes on the Facebook lives. But I'll get you to stand. I'll bring you up. I need to get another look. I'll show you. Here, look. Say hello to the YouTubers. There you are. There you are in there. Look, here, YouTube meet Facebook, and Facebook meet YouTube. And there's Dini, and now there's two Dinis. Well, there's three Dinis. Hold on there now, we get that back up here. Anyway, so the second scenario, sorry, I went on a waffle there, but I just feel terrible about my poor Facebookers on the floor. I'll order a stand as soon as I'm finished here. The second scenario looks like this. McWilliams because I sort of got this from listening to it, and it was a great conversation. And David McWilliams was so intelligent, and sometimes the barrier to entry is too intelligent, you know, because Bitcoin isn't that complicated, but there is a couple of different things. You know, it's not just economics, it's not just computer science, it's not just money. You sort of have to piece together, but basically for Bitcoin you need to be really open-minded, I think. But it was a really good conversation, and McWilliams did ask some really good questions, and, you know, challenged Saylor and got Saylor to elaborate. I must put the link in, I'll throw the link in when I'm finished the video. But I see the second scenario playing out like this. David McWilliams thinks that Michael Saylor is trying to pump a Ponzi scheme. Okay? He thinks he's trying to pump a Ponzi scheme because he owns a lot of Bitcoin. And it's in his benefit for other people to learn about it and use it. Okay? So then he remains ignorant to Bitcoin. And he doesn't start doing the work today. And he doesn't buy Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks or months. And in 1 to 2 years, he doesn't promote it to Irish people and teach them about it and tell them, you know, this is amazing savings technology. This is new technology. It's going to change our world. It's going to allow you to pass your generational wealth on and create generational wealth for your families, and not have all your wealth constantly be destroyed by inflation, by the laws of the physical world of entropy. Okay, and you told me in physics that things just break down over time. We've got this perfect money, it's digital. Okay, so we can achieve perfection in the digital world. We can't achieve that in the physical world. All right, so that doesn't happen, and he remains ignorant to it. But in 1 to 2 years' time, Bitcoin's still making higher highs and higher lows, and he's still scratching his head going, Jesus, I was ignorant to that thing. And the Saylor lad said this, right, in 2 years' time he does the work. He goes down the rabbit hole. Of course, like everyone, when they go down the rabbit hole, he learns about Bitcoin, he understands Bitcoin, and he buys Bitcoin for himself, and he puts them in his portfolio. And then in 3 to 4 years, he's been now in it about 2 years, and he understands it pretty well. He's happy enough to go, right, Irish people, here is the crack. This Bitcoin technology is amazing technology. He says all the stuff that I said in the last one. So both scenarios mean he buys Bitcoin. I'm almost 100% confident that he will buy in and he will speak favorably about Bitcoin. It's a timeline I'm not sure of. I hope it's sooner rather than later, because in 4 to 6 years, Bitcoin could be valued in the hundreds of thousands, and Irish people will have missed out on the huge capital appreciation. Meanwhile, they'll be destroyed by inflation, because this is going to be a hard decade, and that's why we need store of value assets. We need assets that are going to beat inflation. Monetary inflation, or monetary expansion, the money supply is expanding 15 to 20% per year. That means that's what inflation is. You might be being told it's 5%, I can promise you it's not. Cost of a house went up 30% in a year. Cost of electricity doubled. You know, you've heard me say this stuff time and time again. Anyway, let's hope David McWilliams takes the orange pill, does the work for himself, and puts Irish people on the map about Bitcoin. Because I've been in other countries, and I've been in the Bitcoin community, in the crypto communities, and in fairness, Ireland are behind. And that's why I'm on a mission. I'm putting myself out there, and I'm trying to get as many people orange pilled. By the way, shameless plug, this evening, tonight, I've put thousands of people through this workshop over the last couple of years. It's a free workshop. It's called Bitcoin Basics. You come to it and I teach you the basics of Bitcoin, how to understand it. Now, full disclosure, I do consulting, I've paid products, but my Bitcoin Basics course is absolutely free and everyone is welcome to it. And you can get tremendous value. And you understand how to set up your own risk-free Bitcoin pension plan. That's what I call it. If you want to learn how to do it, get onto my website, www.cryptowithdinny.com. Go to workshops, grab the free ticket today, and I'll see you. I'll be live at 7 p.m. I'll be right here in this seat, having the crack, full of energy, and they're ready to go. So, lads, I'm going to log off. I'm going to have to apologise to my Facebookers for being on their floor. Here, look, go on, wave to them YouTubers there. Look at the YouTubers, they've got the mic, they've got the lovely stand. We'll have to sort these lads out, don't worry, I'll order another stand. Guys, have a super day, have a super day, and remember, hit the like button, it helps the channel, it helps promote this. Irish people are being left behind. Let's not make it happen. Get out there, start educating, do what I'm doing. Do it for free if you're passionate about it, because it's fun. And it helps everyone. Okay, Dinny out. Boom. Stop and finish.